Today we're back in the studio for our last installment of our trailer maintenance series on how to properly torque your lug nuts. We've done some big trailers, we've done some bigger trailers, but what are we gonna do today? Let's get after it. So far, we've been through 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, and 15K axles. Today, we're gonna show you how to properly torque and maintain your 3.5K axles. On the last episode, we had a massive Texas Pride trailer in here that had dual 10K axles. Today, we have a 2020 TK trailer. It's a utility trailer. This has 3.5K axles on it. If you do not do the day-to-day maintenance, you can put yourself, your trailer, and possibly other people at risk when you're hauling a trailer. If your lugs are loose, you can damage the threads on your lugs. If they're too tight, you can shear the stud. And worst case, you could lose a wheel while going down the road at 70 miles per hour. Proper maintenance is not hard at all. For example, when you get a new trailer, checking the torque on your lugs after the first 10, 20, and 50 miles, this should be an easy thing to do. If you do this, you're setting yourself up for success. You're ensuring your lugs will be tight for the trips to come. Also, adding this to your pre-trip checklist before you haul or move anything in your trailer would be an absolutely easy thing to do, and it also is very recommended. The tools we need today are simple. We need a torque wrench, and we need a socket. In my case, it's a 3/4 socket for this 3.5K axle. If you watched our other videos in this series by now, you know there's some tools that we shouldn't use for this job. One is an air impact gun. This will lead you to over-tightening the lugs, which will stretch the threads on the lug nuts. You could strip the studs on your hub, or in the worst case scenario, you could shear the lug and stud right off, and then you have to take everything off, replace the stud, which is an absolute pain that you don't want to get into those repairs. The second commonly used tool is the lug wrench from your truck. These won't have enough torque pressure to get your lugs tight as they should be, or worst case, on a trailer like the one behind me, you can over-tighten your lugs. The tool that is absolutely recommended for this is a standard lug wrench. This will allow you to set the torque pressure, whether in foot-pounds or newtons, and will allow you to properly torque your lugs to the right tightness. So we have our trailer, we have our socket, and we have our torque wrench. Let's dive into this and show you how to do some simple maintenance after a word from our sponsor.
So you need trailer parts? Why not shop online? At the Trailer Parts Outlet, you can order everything you need all in one place. Axles, kits, plans, tires, towing gear, and more. Whether you're a wholesale distributor or maintaining your own rig, they've got what you need to get you back on the road fast. Just pick what you want and order. With just a few clicks, we'll send it right to you. It's that easy. Your time is money, so just like that, you got everything you need to get your trailer roadworthy, quickly, and reliably. Check them out today.
If you've never used a torque wrench, it's super easy to use. There are two sets of measurements on most, foot-pounds and newtons. Every axle is different and calls for different measurements of torque. Some call for newtons, some call for foot-pounds. Ours uses foot-pounds. We look in our owner's manual for the correct specs. We need 80 to 90 foot-pounds of torque. Once we set our wrench to the proper specs, we need to find the tightening pattern. In our case, we have a 5-bolt pattern. So in our owner's manual, it tells us this pattern. If you can't find a diagram or don't have your owner's manual, most people will start at the top, skip 2, tighten that third one, skip 2 again, and tighten that one, and continue until the whole wheel is done. We have our diagram, so we can use it. We find our first lug and tighten it until the wrench clicks. That click allows you to know that you've reached the proper torque pressure on your lugs. Then we continue to the second, third, fourth, and finally on this axle, the fifth. After we complete this wheel, we move on to the second wheel, and then we're done. We can put up our tools and use our trailer. From the big trailers we've taught you how to do this on, and to the smaller everyman's utility trailer, maintenance is not always hard, and it can be really easy if you have the right knowledge and the tools. If you like this video and want to see more trailer maintenance videos on this channel, give us a thumbs up, leave us a comment, and as always, feel free to smash that subscribe button. It lets us know we're doing a good job, and we'll see you in the next one.